here is Donald Trump back in 2016 at a New Hampshire rally. And somebody yells out to him, or I guess asks him a question about the problem we have in this country. It's called Muslims.
Okay, we problem in this country. It's called Muslims. We know our current president is one. Right. You know he's not even an American.
We need this
birth
question.
certificate, man. But anyway, we have training camps growing where they want to kill us.
Mm-hmm.
That's my question. When can we get rid of
We're
them?
going to be looking at a lot of different things. And, you know, a lot of people are saying that, and a lot of people are saying that bad things are happening out there. We're going to be looking at that and plenty of other things.
And so you could see it's sort of the evolution of, like, in his mind, he's going like, hey, wait a second. Can I get away with this? Is this going to fly? I guess it will. I guess I can go a little further. And there we have it. I mean, we all look at like this guy like lunatic, but he does have over 50% support in multiple states across the country. He does have 45% approval rating. His approval rating in the Republican Party is over 90%. So when someone you approve of, someone who has the authority of the president of the United States, which, you know, look, we don't have a monarchy in this country, but to the extent that we have anything that comes close, it would be the presidency, wouldn't it? And, you know, I don't want to get too esoteric here, but the way that kings became kings was because God placed them there. So even if we have a sort of a monarchy substitute, which just captures the imagination of let's say, close to half of the population. Let's say it's only like a third of the population, right? Just a third of the 300 million people in this country, more or less. When they hear him validate what a lunatic like that says, president's Muslim, we got a problem. We have a problem in this country. It's called Muslims.
When can we get rid of them?
When can we get rid of them?
When can we get rid of them?
And then you combine that. So you've got this sort of like, you know, I don't know what percentage of the American population or the white population around the world perceives Donald Trump as sort of somewhat like, you know, godlike because he's the president of the United States. But it's not an absurd assertion that there are millions of those people.
There's some people who think he's in shape.
And to basically say, like, you know, we've got one problem. I mean, yeah, the people who commit these type of crimes are mentally unbalanced. But that's also on a sliding scale. And you're giving more oxygen to these sort of embers that are out there. And this is what you get. This is why there is a rise. Maybe it's just a total coincidence that there's been a rise of hate attacks and hate groups and violence in this way. But maybe it's not.
What Ann Coulter doesn't understand is that there's a cultural permission. It's not just the policy.
Yeah.
That's why a lot of neo-Nazis appreciate me being here.
Well, the shooter said in the manifesto, right? Trump's not going to give us everything we want. I don't like him as a policymaker. He's getting the message out there of white nationalism.
Exactly.
So we're in a war with these people, and we need to get our message out there of anti-racism, anti-hierarchy in general.